so I was just about to start spraying this MX-5. I'll keep on degreasing it and cleaning it, getting ready to spray, and every time I come back and check it, there's always something else that just needs doing. So, you know, all these little red specks and these different fills and that, this was all heavy textured stone guard down here, rubberized stone guard, so it'll need flatted down, and trying to get this flat is a nightmare. You can see all these tiny little holes that are left, so you just have to fill up all these tiny little holes, and it just takes more and more time each time. A few little scuff marks like that, they need to come out because they could well show through. This is actually going, despite this rather lovely flip colour that we've got here, let me just clean a bit up and you can see it. But there's a nice classic flip. So that's what it would have looked like when it was all lacquered before, but we've obviously taken the lacquer down now for the repaint, and it's actually now going to go over to become a totally different colour. What we're going for is military paints, the guy wants to be put on there. So we've already had a little go. We've done the black down here. We've also done the black from here to the back. The rest of the car is going to be done in a military green, Nate Oak green. So it's getting there, but it's still finding a few more. So I was just about to start spraying it, and I noticed there's still a couple of tiny little finishing points. I mean, look, all over it, little repairs in there. This is quite a nice example, because you've got to make sure, even when you've done your priming, this had to be re-primered. And there's a couple of little scuff marks that are in there. So we've just had to, all these red marks are the filler that's gone in, just to take out these scuff marks that were left in there from little repairs that go round. It's amazing how many small repairs you get. Just tiny little bits everywhere. That needs to go down a little bit more, a little bit high. It's on the edge, needs a bit more rubbing down. I did notice some little swirl scratches somewhere. Oh yeah, just there. I think they're okay, but we'll check them. Just rub them down a bit more. So once I get that done, we'll come back and we'll get some colour on her. As I said, it's military paint, which is very similar to the old 1K paint that you used, and synthetics. Okay, right, so see you in a minute. Okay, check pan. Yeah, pan looks alright on that gun. Go with that. Okay, so go for it. So we're going to work in there. It's a very heavy covering material. It covers very quickly, probably because it is military. So we're just going to continue and work along there. Slightly dusty coat first, not wet coat particularly. number 2. Okay, so that's a wet coat. You see how it's very glossy? That's wet. If it's not like that, then it'll dry really horrible. So it dries all rough. So make sure when you put a wet coat on, it looks like that, glossy. And bearing in mind, this is a satin paint, so it's not the best thing to demonstrate that on. Okay, so your coat number 3. Anyway, just have a quick inspection. I think we're about done. We'll just have a good check around. Light fitting, yeah, all good. I think we'll go with that. Checking it. There's done. Down there. Wheel arch. Do a little bit of paint down here. A little bit more down there. That's about it, really. Okay, that last little bit of paint then, just down that bottom sill. And then we'll leave her to dry overnight.